Lord, happy Thursday. It's good to see you all. I don't know what's going on. My wife is on vacation for the next week. So it's myself and my daughter. Sitting behind me is this ominous little thing that at some point it could potentially start making noise and pull me away from the stream. No, it won't even engage the it won't even engage the microphone, the gate. Yeah, I'm on dad duty for the next week. Apparently we're feeling hot. Whatever, dude. I don't care. It's not supposed to be giving me tips. I don't want tips. Oh, right. We have a new airframe. Nope. Yes. Good. It didn't actually save any of that, did it? Set. There we go. I should just try to load up my old. I should have loaded up the old plane from the other installation, but I'm too lazy for that. Taker's Minute, how you doing? Lumberhack's good to see you. Jetfire, we said hello again. I think we got everybody for now. Yeah. Do the alerts. Call my cell and put me on speakerphone. I'll do the alerts, he says. I like it. Yeah, so we're here tonight. I don't know what's going on. My wife left for the airport about 2.5 hours ago. My daughter was already in bed, which is thankful. She's made a couple of peeps here and there, but it's been pretty okay. I had some stuff I had to do around the house, and then, we fired up a stream, and as I'm getting the stream going, the alerts don't work. So the little thing will pop up, and it just won't make any noise, and there won't be any text-to-speech, and it's unfortunate, but that's okay. We're here. We're having a good time. It should be fun tonight. I don't really know what to say. It's been a week, so as I choke on myself here. So it was really cool going to Nico's place, seeing that sim last week. That was a hell of a lot of fun. That's going to go up on the YouTubes here probably this weekend when I get around to it. And then I drove back, picked up my wife and daughter, and then we drove up to northern Vermont, another 3 hours or so. That was a hell of a lot of fun too. That was a lot of driving. Amalia maybe wasn't the biggest fan of spending that much time in the car, but whatever. She's the daughter and we're the parents, and that's just how it's going to be. Spent the night up there with some friends, came on back. I fell asleep at like 9 o'clock on Sunday night because I'd only gotten like 4 hours of sleep for the last, the previous like 4 or 5 days, and I'd done 15 hours of driving, so I was tired. And then we got up and Memorial Day, I spent the afternoon with my brother-in-law and his family. And I was going to stream, and then I got home and I'm like, man, I just can't do it today. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. So, like I said, my wife is gone for a week, so I spent the week with her. Haven't really done much this week, honestly. Like, we've done a lot, but we haven't done anything, sort of thing. And here we are. So we're streaming tonight. We're going to fly some TBM action this evening. Do a little bit of F's economy stuff. Make our way down to, someplace in Arizona to someplace in Arizona to someplace else in Arizona. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to make our way, And then I'm probably going to feed the baby, go to sleep, and get like 5 hours of sleep before she wakes me up. Because that's going to be the story of my week. Tomorrow night, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We'll do some airliner stuff tomorrow. But then more importantly is next week. Next week, we'll do the normal Monday night stream. I promise you it'll happen. And then Mr. Squirrel is coming in on Wednesday. We're going to go flying Wednesday evening. And then we're going to go flying all day Thursday, do some fun stuff, get him some video, get him some exposure to flying in the U.S. And then make our way down to Flight Sim Expo on Friday. So it should be fun. If you guys are going to Expo, let me know. Make sure you come by and find me. I'll say this all the next 3 streams prior to Expo. If you see myself or anybody else that you recognize from Twitch, you should come up and say hello. That's why we're there. That's the main reason why I am there, at least. And it's fun. Come say hi. Have a conversation. Let's talk, Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Make sure you go talk to Citation Max, though. Because Max, I remember last year, was like overwhelmed by the number of people that came up and wanted to talk to him. But yeah, we'll say some thank yous and we'll get this thing. The Expo has the best coffee. It does now, right, Max? Or it will soon. Let's say some thank yous and we'll get this show on the road here. Once again, the alerts are not making any noises, and I apologize for that. I can't do anything about it today. LA Marcus 72, thank you for 27 months. Enjoying the good work. Thank you very much, man. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. Delta 2113, good to see you, Nico. How you doing, man? Happy Thursday. Crow 1088 here for 5 months. Happy Thursday. It's Turboprop Thursday right now. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Max, thanks for gifting a sub to Dogs 3447. I think Dogs has gotten probably the most gifted subs of anybody in the Flight Sim world. Cheers to both you guys. Thank you. We got Post Lunch here for 5 months. Post Lunch, thank you very much for 5 months of support. I appreciate it. Cheers. Mr. Ian gifted a sub to Moody Pirate. Moody Pirate, welcome back for the 7th month. Cheers, my friend. I appreciate both you guys. Air City's here for 4 months. He says, happy Thursday from the gate. Delayed flight at KLGA. Yeah, you guys are getting some weather down there in New York, man. Air City, thanks for 4 months, man. Hope you get up in the air soon. Cheers. Jayla Morris TV's here for 5 months. He says, another month. Hope you had a good Memorial Day weekend. It was great. It was just really busy, but it was a good time. Jayla Morris, thank you very much for 5 months support. Next up, we got the venerable Helipilot 7 with the subscription for 20 months. No sub alerts. Happy Thursday anyway. It's all good, man. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it, buddy. Cheers. Client-side 2, how you doing? Perry the Platty 43. Good to see you, JoJo C. Welcome aboard. Next up, we got Ian gifting a sub to Captain Canada. Captain Canada, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to both of you guys. I appreciate it. Can't wait to see Captain Canada next year. That's our next month, or next week even. I guess month and week both apply, but whatever. Sugar Dunkerton's here for 9 months. This is 9 months, but 18 total. I got that one. Happy Thursday, man. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers. X-Plane Chris here for 9 months. X-Plane Chris, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers, buddy. Flyboy F117 is here for 26 months. Flyboy, thank you very much for your support. Cheers. Next up, we got It's Flight. It's Fly? It's Flyle. Sorry, It's Flyle. It's Flyle. Thank you very much for your support and welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers. Appreciate it. Mitchy Mitch 12 is here for 2 months. Actually, for 4 months now. Mitchy Mitch, thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. This You're Not Found gifted a sub to Amoranth, the second most gifted person in all of the Flight Sim community. Thank you very much. This You're Not Found. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna get that beer on Saturday, right? I think we're gonna happen for sure, like 2 to 3. Stealth Bob's here for 29 months. Just got in. We talking about where we keeping the keg. We're keeping the keg on Max's plane, aren't we? Cheers, Bob. Thank you very much for 29 months. I appreciate it. Finally, Anik Gaming's here. Well, not finally, but Anik Gaming is here for 16 months. I'd like to meet you next week, but I have to fly home from Florida tomorrow. Oh, that sucks, dude. Well, cheers, my friend. Thank you very much anyway for the 16 months. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry that you can't make it, though. Finally, Super Chicken 0209, good name, is here for 2 months. Thank you very much, Super Chicken, for your support. Cheers. Cheers to all you guys. That's good wine, if I do say so myself. Who else we got in here? Stealth Pop, good to see you, man. Rob Herb 57, welcome aboard. Ernie the Cat, how you doing, Ernie? Client Side 2's in the house. Good to see you guys. Iowa Scotsman, good evening. Happy Thursday. And at Gaming, happy Thursday. So yeah, that's what's going on. Ian's gifting a sub to Taker's Minion. Taker's Minion, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you to both you guys. Cheers. I didn't know it was possible for wine to be good. Get out of here. Actually, you know what? I said the same thing until I started seeing my wife. And then my wife taught me that there is good wine out there. It's not all good, that's for sure, but there is some good wine out there. JT Dubsky, how you doing, man? And yeah, Rye Guy 911, welcome aboard. You have arrived. And so have we. Galaxy Wolf, welcome aboard. Happy Thursday, I should say. And Super Chicken, happy Thursday as well. Sibo Sicarius, welcome aboard. Oh yeah, Sibo Sicarius, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Mr. Sub. Thank you very much, man. Cheers. Appreciate it. All right. Let's go fly some airplanes. Then we'll do some more thank yous later as they come in. We're going to fly this thing. It's a TBM 900 by HotStart. Hey, guess what, guys? I got 85 frames a second right now. It's running pretty smooth. I don't think it'll stay that way, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. So we got a couple FS economy flights going on today. Let me find the right window here. We're gonna leave from Echo 25 down to KDUG. We're gonna make this flight VFR, pretty much VFR direct, because why not? And then we're going to do the second flight IFR from KDUG up to Prescott. I don't know what DUG actually is. We'll hop up in the air from Echo 25. We'll grab some advisories on the way down there. So we'll kind of talk about how we're going to do that. And then basically just go to, we're going to go to 17.5 and just blast it all the way down there direct. Because there really isn't anything in, there's a MOA. Oh, there's an alert area, I should say, but I'm not too concerned about that. We should be all right. Alert area. Yeah, I'm not super concerned about that. So, yeah. Max, thanks for gifting a sub to Knut. Appreciate it, buddy. Cheers to both you guys. Thanks for support. Nico, thanks for gifting a sub to Raj Patel. Cheers to both you guys. I appreciate it. And Charter, welcome to the thank you for 17 months, Charter. Friday on a Thursday, count me in. Damn straight. We got 2 Fridays this week. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it. The alert missing sound is quite pleasant. I was kind of wondering how that would actually turn out. And Nico, thanks for gifting a sub to Trainwrecks. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. It's Canute. I'm sorry, Canute. Is this what the new build? It is. Yes, we're on the brand new build. I need to make a command for this, but let me post a link in chat here. 717 Tango Sierra.xyz/PC build, I think it is. Oh, PC specs. Is that what it is? Yes. All right, here's a link to the build if you guys want to see it. And I'll find a way to post that somewhere. Jetfire, got to see. I've said hello to you like 3 times. Epically epic, welcome aboard. Nico, thanks for gifting the sub. Max, thanks for gifting the sub to Hyphonics. Cheers. Nico, thanks for gifting the sub to Destiny. Cheers. Appreciate it, guys. All right, let's get the sucker fired up. So we're going to fire up X Economy. I don't have X Economy installed. I don't have Python installed. We're not doing any FS Economy stuff tonight now. I suppose we can do different flights. Oh, jeez, I can't believe I did that. I don't have Python or X Economy installed. I'll have to add it to my list of things to do once we're done here. Max, thanks for gifting the sub to Casey Trons. And this you're not found, thanks for gifting the sub to Dr. Disrespect. Cheers, guys. I really do appreciate it. The wheels are coming off the stream. Any bad weather? Oh, man. Is there any weather out there? Let's see. I mean, there's some turbulence. There's a bunch of green stuff. Not really. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's start at this airport anyway, since we're here. Why don't we we'll just fly up to Prescott. So we'll just fly VFR up to Prescott, and then we'll go someplace from there. So let's start a new. Let's do something different. We'll go to Prescott Field, and then we'll do an IFR flight somewhere. Is there any rain or weather to speak of down? Not really. There's not really much going on. There's not any crazy winds. We could go up to. I don't know. We could go to. I don't really want to go to Vegas. We can go to Farmington, I guess. Actually, let's go to Palm Springs. Yeah, we'll do that flight, and then we'll go out to Palm Springs, and then we'll kind of see where we stand from there. Prescott. Okay, well, I'll do my best. I'm from Indiana, so I pronounce things how they're spelled. I've done pretty well at learning the local way of saying things here in the great state of Massachusetts, but I'm no good at that. All right, so let's do this. We got to actually load gas in here. So open the fuel up. Just give me the tanks maxed out. Make sure you close the fuel caps. Give me that maxed out. That's good. Get rid of the ties and the caps. We'll go ahead and close the door. Nope. Close the cargo door. Close that door. Pull the pitot heat. Pull the wicks. Good. Close that door. Pull it. Good. Okay, that's all done. Let's put on pounds. And we're good there. Okay, so we're going to make our way up to Prescott Field. Screen mirroring office stream. That's going to work. I don't know why the microphone's buzzing again. Let's try that. Yeah, I think I fixed it. We could go to Sedona. I don't have any scenery in Sedona, though. The Sedona scenery that I had installed crashed my sim every time I tried to use it. But I mean, we could go. We'll go do a touch and go at Sedona. Let's just do that. So let's pull this up. All right. So we're gonna start off. Let's grab 851 Tango Bravo as our profile. We're gonna go we're gonna go Echo 25, and we'll make our way up to KSEZ. We'll do a touch and go at we'll do a touch and go at Sedona, and then make our way back. Oops, nope, don't want to do that. Echo 25, KSEZ, and then KPRC. So that's the plan that's what we'll do for the first flight here. And yeah, all right, let's fire this sucker up. We'll get out of here. Test flight, good to see it. Sean the X-Plane Man, welcome aboard. Oh, you know the wheels are coming off the truck here, but we're good. Wings coming off the plane. Nico, thanks for gifting the sub to Soda Poppin'. Anonymous, thanks for gifting the sub to Chili Nips. Max, thanks for gifting the sub to Bad Bunny. Cheers, all you guys. Do appreciate it. Thank you. Now we're on PilotEdge tonight. Maybe we do. I think we'll do VATSIM tomorrow. F&O's in Cleveland. Is the Ryzen 2700X still worth it? I don't know. I do not know. It's too early for me to say. All right, so pull the crash. Was it crash guard or crash switch or whatever? Pull that thing up. And we'll get the battery on. Things gonna start beeping at us here in a second. Might be a little bit loud.
Oral warning, okay.
I don't understand why my microphone's buzzing. Additional problems that I need to work on. All right, that's good. Oral warning's fine. Okay, so I want nav, strobe. Those are good. That's fine. That's off. Ignition to auto, which it is. Auxiliary boost pump comes on. We can hear it. Push the caution button. That's all fantastic. Good there.
Test. Okay.
Let's push the park brakes in. Engage the parking brake. Good. And then back up to the upper panel here. We're going to go to starter to on. And we have into rotation, or in G. %, is close enough. Go to low idle. ITT's coming up. Looking for the prop RPM to come up. Excuse me. There it goes. Okay, that's good. So let's go high idle. Then we'll go generators on to main. And ignition can stay on auto. Auxiliary boost pumps to auto. Fuel selector to auto. AP trims on. Those are good. Let's go taxi lights on. One notch of flaps. Check for 40 bucks I'm gonna not have right there. Flaps to take off now. We can go to set the elevator trim. There we go. I'm gonna add just a little bit of rudder trim, not too much though. And we'll check our flight controls. Right, left, in, out, left, right. Bring you over to flight idle. Inertial separator can come on. Pitot stall heat. Good, good. Those are fine. Windshield key. Nah, I should leave it off. It's fine. There we go. I want some panel lights. Makes it easier to see things. All right, so come down here to ye ol' FMC. Go to flight plan. Push that button in right there. And then we're going to head to KSEZ. KSEZ. is. And then make our way down to KPRC. Good. And then we can get rid of whatever 10CL is. Yes. Good. Check, check. So then let's go push you in. Nope. Nope. Go back one. There we go. Push you in. Go up. Direct. Enter. Flight plan. Good. Okay, so that gets us direct to Sedona. I don't like this view. I'm going to do... we'll turn the next red on. We'll turn the terrain on. Turn the topo off. Traffic is on. That's fine. Go back. Go to system. FMS landing field elevation set. That's good. All right, so that's all fantastic then. So that's good. Let's move it on to the glare shield. We'll figure out the heading in a second. Vertical speed mode initially, and we're gonna go up at 1,500 feet per minute. We're gonna climb out to 130 knots and go from there. And we are heading. How long is this first leg? I don't know. Not very long. It's 2,500 feet here. Sedona is 4,800 feet. Oh, the iPad's been up the whole time. Sorry, guys. Daslo, good to see you. How you doing? Glocky, welcome aboard. I don't know. Let's just go to 9,000 feet. Call it a day. Sorry about the iPad. All right, 9,000 feet. It's one of those nights, guys. It's been one of those weeks. It's okay, though. All right. Finally, 123.0 is CTAF. 23 flat. Good. Fantastic. And if we wanted to call for... I suppose if we wanted to call for advisories, we could do that. Who is... It's going to be Phoenix Approach, probably. But there's no Phoenix Approach frequency listed here. So how about... What's on the northwest side here? Albuquerque Center, 2845 it looks like. Oh, Phoenix Approach, here we go. 33,575. We'll just go with them. So we'll plan on calling them up. 33,575. There we go. So that's good. That's good. Winds are basically calm. Let's go ahead and take off runway. It looks like 23. We'll take off that way because the windsock slightly favors that. So parking brake is off. Ourselves back at a taxi range. There we go. 21.5 is definitely the frequency. Yes. AP 1776. How you doing, my friend? Firehawk Sim. Thank you very much for 15 months support. I do appreciate it, buddy. Cheers. Happy Thursday, Firehawk. Well, 33.57 is what's listed for Prescott, so we can call them for advisories. Oh, the bleed's off. Okay, well let's fix that. Bleed in the AC. Gotta worry about any of that stuff. Fantastic. All right. What is this field called? Wickenburg. Wickenburg trap. Check. Duh. I don't want to hear myself. Let's try that. Check. All right, we fixed it. Wickenburg traffic, TBM 717, take us here, departing runway 23, left, downwind departure at Wickenburg. Rocky Roach, thanks for 2 months, man, I appreciate it. All right, lights. is set. Camera is now set. Action. Flaps, trims. Good. All right, let's go flying. JC Vellum, thanks for 23 months. This has got the new ground handling too for the TBM. Which actually is a significant improvement. That's power. There's airspeed coming up. It's positive rate to me. You're up. It's 400 feet. Flaps in. Yaw damper on. Where's the yaw damper? There it is. Wickenburg traffic, TBM. Oh, we took off runway. Took off runway 5. Whoops. Wickenburg traffic, TBM, left crosswind, runway 5, Wickenburg. I didn't even identify the runway it took off of. Oops. It's all good. All right, so let's just get the autopilot on before I embarrass myself. Before I embarrass myself more, I should say. All right, zoom that out. Let's go heading mode. Pull the power back a touch here. Turn off the initial separator. Watch as that speed starts to come up here. We'll go to flight change mode. And then we'll set our speed to 150 knots. Good, good. Okay, have to take off, gear up, lights are out. Flaps are in and indicated. We'll go ahead and turn on, turn on. I think if I turn that off and turn that on pulse. Is that pulsing? That pulses them. There we go. Watch Grass, good to see you, man. That route's been thrown out the window already. Aiden J. Bartos, good to see you, man. Thanks for your, happy Thursday. When was the ground handling updated? The latest version has updated the ground handling. Firehawk Stem, thanks for 15 months. I think we said hello. Thanks to you. Rocky Roach, thanks for 2 months. I appreciate it, buddy. Cheers. JC Villum 2, thank you for 23 months. Happy GA Thursday. Good to see the TBM again. Indeed. Cheers, buddy. Finally, Mamba Gator Gaming, thanks for our welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thanks for your support. Cheers. Appreciate it. I forgot to install Office Economy and Python. Those two things are were kind of important for the kind of flying that I was planning on doing this evening. Let's see if we hear anything here. We're going 9.5 actually. Phoenix approach, TBM 717 Tango Sierra with the VFR request. Will it blend?
Number 717 Tango Sierra, Phoenix approach, Sierra request.
TBM 717 Tango Sierra is coming through 8,500 feet just northeast of the Wickenburg Airport. We like advisories up to Sedona, 9,500.
Number 7 Tango Sierra, squawk 1764.
1764, 717 Tango Sierra. Code 1764. Here's 9,500. We're not going to be with him for very long, but it still makes me feel better. Dogo DR, thanks for 23 months, man. I appreciate it. Cheers, and may the AMT CPU treat you well. I hope so, dude. Thank you very much.
Sierra radar contact. Maintain VFR, Prescott altimeter 3000.
00. All right. So as we speed up here, we'll keep it on the torques and all that. Leave the power on full. We have to stay below 250 knots, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. Even the controller got PRC wrong. Hey, man, don't hate. Safa Jake, happy Thursday. Jonathan Cordova, happy Thursday. It's good to see you guys. If you want to hop in, come on in, man. That guy from California, happy Thursday. Heading up to Sedona, and then we'll do a quick, we'll do a touch and go at Sedona, and then a quick flight down to Prescott, and then we'll do an IFR flight from there up to I don't know, somewhere. We might just go to Vegas. Or no, I think I said Palm Springs, didn't I? We'll go to Palm Springs. Apparently there's some wind shear in Palm Springs. Imagine that. I need to make sure I can see. If I can't hear, I have to be able to see that thing. Clocky 180, good to see you, man. Happy Thursday. Adam Azell, welcome aboard. We're live tonight, man. That's what's up. Gonna have a good time. The TBM. I love this plane. I kind of got to a point where I was actually flying the Epic more. Exterior sounds down just a touch. Radio's down just a little bit. There we go. Got to points where I was actually flying the Epic a lot more, but I do love the hell out of this thing. And it's real fast. I mean, we're not going super fast right now because, you know, we're 9,500 feet in a turboprop. But we're still going faster than, you know, like an SR-22.
Southwest 1471, contact Phoenix Tower 120.9.
120.9, Southwest 1471.
PRC will be our interim destination. Again, it's good to see it. When you fly IRL, do you see 80% plane and 20% outside like in the sim? It depends on the plane. If we're flying the 182, yeah, we don't see out the windows all that much. I mean, obviously you see out the sides here, and that's a big difference. But like at the 182, the instrument panel's way up there. Yeah, me too, Clocky. I'm super jazzed for Expo. It will be a fantastically good time. So is he going to keep us or is he going to hand us off? Oh, I keep hearing something. I guess, yeah. I get the... So if you guys missed the beginning, my wife is out of town for the next week. So it's just me and the baby, which means I'm on baby duty during the streams tonight, or the streams the next week. So I'm sitting here freaking out, staring at this baby monitor, hoping it doesn't make noise while we're up here messing around. My life is hard. They cover all the way up to slightly north of PRC. All right. Well, it's running super well right now. We're getting 50 frames a second. Happy with that. That, of course, will drop as we get closer to any sort of city. Oddly enough, Phoenix Approach covers northern Arizona. Well, it's like SoCal and NorCal cover, you know, between those two, they cover like half of California. Apparently we should have been going into NorCal. Look at that. Is there any towered airports there? Not really. It's... Nope. Chico's not covered. Redding is covered, so Redding might have gotten some activity. There's just pretty nasty looking storms though. Excuse me. But we don't fly a lot of stuff down here in this part of Arizona. Like, there aren't that many covered fields down here. You got like Flagstaff, Prescott, Phoenix, and what's the other one down there? Tulsa. And that's like it for Arizona, I think. Like, there's a whole lot of nothing out here. I guess Grand Canyon's technically in Arizona. Yeah, all right. So there's plenty of coverage out here. The Daedalus, thanks for 25 months. I do appreciate it. I missed sending my 2 years, but here's 25 months. Close enough, dude. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for your continued support. I appreciate it. Happy Friday for you, I guess. We are the Grand Canyon State. I guess that makes sense. All right, so Sedona is 4,800 feet. We got to go down about 5,000 feet or so. Or no, we got to go down. Yeah, we got to go down 5,000 feet. We are moving about 4 miles a minute right now. So if we move 4 miles a minute, we're going to go down 1,500 feet per minute. 1,500 feet into 5,000's roughly 3.5, 3. So we need to start about, I don't know, 15 miles or so out of Sedona. We'd have to start down. Think? Close enough. I don't know. We'll start down 20 miles out of Sedona. We'll start down. Actually, pretty close to Prescott right now. It's over here somewhere. Voldrag, thanks for your support, man. Welcome to the beer. Welcome back for 3 months. Cheers, my friend. I appreciate it. Javi Fishy, welcome aboard. I am a pilot in real life. I fly recreationally in small airplanes. What Serby said. Serby's got me covered. How you doing, Serby? But actually, I started simming before I actually did, before I did the flight simulation stuff, believe it or not. Or before I did the real world flight. So, yes, flight simulation got me into real flying. Which I think it might have done that for a lot of people, too. I ate the best burger of my life in the town of Prescott. Ooh, man, that's a bold claim. All right, Sedona 2508. So we'll plan on circling around and coming in from the northeast. So we'll just enter left. Basically, we'll just enter left downwind. Pattern altitude is going to be 6,300 feet ish. Serby's always here. That's right, buddy. We picked up advisories, and there's been no frequency changes. Like, this is the dumbest set of advisories for me to get. Hasn't been any traffic calls. Hasn't been any frequency changes. There's the airport right there. Please approach. TBM 717 Tango Sierra. We're going to do a touch and go at Sedona to make our way down to Prescott. So do you want us to keep our beacon code, or are we going to flip over to VFR once we get closer?
There's 7 Tango Sierra. You can keep the code. I'll update your flight plan and keep it on for you.
Thank you, sir. All right. Sedona's 23 flat. We got 23-0 in there. So all we got to do is wait for our...
7 Tango Sierra. No traffic observed between you and the Sedona Airport. Radar services terminated. Keep the code and this frequency on your way out.
Okay, 7 Tango Sierra. We'll talk to you in a few. All right, so I'll switch over to CTAF. So he's let us go for now. We've kept the code. We'll give him a call on the way out of there. We are currently 20 or so miles southwest, and we're going to make left downwind, or left traffic, runway 21. Or runway 21. Yes, runway 21. So traffic, TBM 717 Tango Sierra, 20 miles southwest. We're going to make left traffic, runway 21, Sedona. What is the airplane model? This is a TBM 900 by HotStart. Aviator BJI, good to see it. Pavlin S, welcome aboard. PilotEdge probably saved you a lot of real-world training time. Absolutely. I would estimate that PilotEdge and all this stuff saved me about 20 or so hours of training time. Like, you figure the average is like 65 to 70 hours. I did mine in 44 hours. And that's largely thanks to PilotEdge for sure. All right, autopilot, yaw damper off. Go ahead and make our way down. We'll turn on the initial separator. We don't need it just yet, but we'll crank her on. The landing lights on. About 1,000 feet per minute or so. We'll get there. I'll set the altitude. Select for 6,300 feet. It's our pattern altitude. Pretty cool airports come in here. Space Dandy, thanks for gifting the sub to Dato. Dato, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you guys both. Cheers. Ricky D61, good to see it. Oh yeah, the simulator stuff was huge for the IFR. The IFR I did in minimum, it pretty much in minimum time, and that's almost 100% because of the sim. Like I walked into IFR and there wasn't a lot of stuff that I really had to work on for my instrument rating. Stan, thanks for 2 months, my friend. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Happy Thursday. Crazy Nikita, welcome aboard. Stan Chaz, welcome aboard. I think I'm going to get into streaming. It looks pretty fun. I love streaming, man. It's a fun way to share an experience. It's a fun way to share some flights. Met a ton of cool people doing it. Like, I highly recommend everybody give it a shot. Sedona traffic, TBM 717, Tango Sierra, 10 miles southwest. Left traffic, runway 21, Sedona. I heard Shroud is into flight sims. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Toto, how you doing, man? Good to see you, Sasa. Sasa, are you going to Expo? You're going to Expo, right? You and Goran and all those guys. Why so slow? You mean you're talking about the pattern at 250? Hey, man, don't judge. I'm gonna make sure I can slow this damn thing down. Space Daddy, thanks for gifting a sub to Maximilian Dude. Thank you guys both. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it. Awesome, dude. Can't wait. It's gonna be a blast this year, that's for sure. Oh, is this, there's no 3... Oh, there's a 3D airport there. Okay. Alright, 500 to go. Or 400 to go. Sedona traffic, TBM 717, take a 0 left downwind runway 21, Sedona. So pull that nose up. So we'll plan on doing a stop and go here. We'll put ourselves on the runway, stop, taxi back, and then do go back around and take off. Hey, real quick, where's the damn... I've asked this, I think I ask this every time I stream this plane. Like, where's the damn gear... just make the horn shut up. Let's see here. Flaps I can do... I think I can go flaps out now, right? Flaps 178, gear 178, yeah. Oops. Hello. Gears down, 1 notch flaps. Leave that speed off. Just get myself a little bit low there, that's fine. Lima Tango Echo, good to see you, man. So far, the new rig is doing fantastic so far. Like, the X-Plane stuff has been a little hit or miss, but it's been doing very well otherwise. Just hit the red button. I don't hit red buttons. Kai Hertz, good to see you. How do you get Twitch to save your stream? There's an option on your dashboard somewhere. Or an option in your channel settings.
500.
Oh boy.
Getting slow.
Yeah, we are. Speed! And there's an Airport out there somewhere. Oh, yeah. There it is. Overshot. Go flaps full. Let's go flaps full. Not the cleanest of approaches, but whatever. Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps down indicated. Lights are set. Start of traffic, TBM 717, take us here, final, runway 21, Sedona. Some high trees there on final.
Airspeed.
Oh, the ground handling is so much better now. Start traffic, TBM 717, Tango Sierra, clear runway 21, Sedona. So that was a pretty bad pattern. Altitude was not maintained super well. I got a little bit low on the turn to final there. Turn to base, I should say. We were okay on final. Then I was high on short final because, you know, why wouldn't I be? Okay, so that's good. That's good. Let's get our trim set back up. Takeoff trim. Aileron trim back the middle. Rudder trim a little bit to the right. Not too much. There we go. Kai Hertz, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. How you doing? Has been a while. Answer your question. There is no horn cut out. The only way to get the horn to shut up is to move the throttle off or feather it. Ugh. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Hey, so I'm going to go fly in the F&O tomorrow. What plane could we fly that'll screw everything up? I was thinking maybe the King Air. I'm going to get the new Embraers, but I'm not going to do it until after Expo. And I don't want to learn a new plane tomorrow, so I was thinking maybe we could do the King Air tomorrow night. We could jump in the flotation again. That always throws a wrench into things. Or we could actually, I was thinking about maybe even doing the 732, flying at Slant Whiskey into Cleveland. We did the 727 Slant Whiskey. I don't think I've done the 32 for a while, though. Sedona traffic, TBM 717, take us here, taking off runway 21, straight out departure to Sedona. Okay, clear left. Clear right. Lights. Camera. Action. Check, check, check. Let's go flying. Eclipse. I just did the Eclipse a couple weeks ago, though. I mean, I would fly that every single day of the week if I could. But I don't think people want to watch that. If you want to really screw things up on 172. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, there's power. Here we go. Power set. Airspeed's coming up. $90. And positive rate, we're out of runway. Gear coming up. Oh, hey, torque. All right, so let's go to... I don't need to go very high. Let's go to 8,000 feet. 8,000 or 8,500, I should say. There we go. Autopilot on. God damper on. Heading mode. Turn ourselves toward Prescott. So on traffic, TBM 717, take us here, departing here to the southwest. Last call, Sedona. Vertical speed. Get ourselves about 1,500 feet per minute. Get a little climb going. And then back over to Phoenix Approach. Phoenix Approach, TBM 717 Tango Sierra. Climbing just off of Sedona through 6,800.
TBM 717 Tango Sierra, Phoenix departure item.
I did. See, I didn't button. $8.5 might be kind of close. Let's just go to 10.5.
Tango Sierra is ready to contact 3.5 miles southwest of Sedona Airport. The Prescott altimeter 2999er. Romeo is current. Advise when you have that. Expect straight in runway 21 right.
Okay, get Romeo and let you know. 7 Tango Sierra. Okay, 99. Excuse me. Addons is 27.2. Tricky Productions, thanks for 12 months, man. I appreciate it. There we go. 27.2, COM 2 on.
Contact, do you have information?
Thank you very much, Tricky.
Prescott, Loveville. ATC information Romeo. 0053 Zulu. Wind 220 at 11. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 10,000. Temperature 24. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2999er. Arriving and departing runway 21 left, 21 right. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo. Prescott Loveville.
You notice how the signal quality is getting better as we climb here?
0053 Zulu. Wind 220 at 11. Visibility 10. Few clouds at
Hey, we're going to
10,000.
Legend Aviation.
Temperature 24. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2999.
Tickle my throat all of a sudden.
Arriving and departing runways 21 left.
All right, we got Romeo.
South 530 Oakland Center, good evening. Descend upon discretion, maintain altitude 4.
Oh yeah, flaps. I was so busy coughing.
South 530, just confirm you're given direct band, correct? South 530, right direct band, join the Oaks 2 around.
It's all right, whatever. We got flaps. Thank you. Controller sounds bored. He might be. It's not much going on tonight. And Phoenix TBM 717 Tango Sierra has Romeo. Romeo.
TBM 7 Tango Sierra, thank you. Resume on navigation. Make straight in runway 21 on the left. Report Prescott side.
Straight in 21 left. We'll let you know. 7 Tango Sierra. All right. Prescott's out there somewhere. While that's happening, let's grab Tower. Tower's going to be 25.3. 25.3. There we go. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let's put it up here. 25.3. Okay, that's set. Hey, is it any sharper today, by the way? We noticed that it was getting fuzzy. That like the picture quality was kind of fuzzy after I made some of the changes. And I did some stuff to try to sharpen it up today, but I'm not sure if it helped or not. I think the downscaling is having some issues in OBS. How about pre-tuning ground and comm 2? We could do that. I usually tune up ground and comm 1 once we're going. Like comm 2 is hit or miss in a lot of airplanes, so I don't typically bother using it. We could do that. 21.7. 21.7. My frames have gone to poo. Low 30s now. See if it's that memory leak bug that I keep getting in this airplane. Sorry, Toto. Low to mid 30s. We'll see if it clears itself up once we turn the avionics off. If it does, we'll reload the whole sim. You look fine on stream. Plane is great. Yeah. I have fuzz, but I never know if it's Windows 10 or not. Ah. Piper Hawk, thanks for 7 months, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great week. I'm having a fantastic week. Thank you very much, buddy. Cheers. Appreciate it. Face cam is crisp, but hard time reading the gauges. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board on that. Try to figure out how I can fix that, if I can even do anything about it. It has something to do with, like, it's something to do with the fact that we're taking a higher resolution and we're smashing it down into a lower resolution. I may not be able to fix that. I should probably start down, shouldn't I? Let's see, 5,000 feet for the airport. Do do do. Do do do.
30 Oakland Center, good evening. Cross band at or below 51190, then descend by the Oaks 2 row.
What res are you running natively? Oh man, that's a weird question. The sim is running, I think, at like 2845 by 1600. So here's like what my screen looks like. Is this, Toto? I have an ultra wide that I'm using, and the sim is running at a 16:9 window in the very middle of it. And then I use Magic to crop it and resize it in OBS on the stream box.
Airport now, 11 o'clock for 6 miles outside.
Yeah, we got the field. 7 Takeoff Sierra.
There's 7 Takeoff Sierra, connect Prescott Tower, 125.3.
25-3, 7 Takeoff Sierra. Point 7. There we go. Prescott Tower, TBM 717 Tango Sierra. Inbound full stop with Romeo.
Air 717 Tango Sierra, Prescott Tower, good evening, wind 22011, runway 21 to left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 21 left, 7 Tango Sierra. Alright.
Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear.
Going a little bit on the fast side, so if we pull this nose up a touch, we can get the speed back, get the gear down, get the flaps out. I need to be below, I think 178 is my speed.
Landing gear.
Okay, flaps take off, and now the gear's out.
Landing gear.
Just pop the nose down here. I started my descent way too late, so this is all on me. But this is a pretty draggy machine, so at this point we'll be able to get her down. Non-energy multiples is 1080p. Yeah, I know, dude. I might play around with it some more and see if I can get it in better shape. But yeah, it's gonna be fuzzy, I think. All right, point her straight down. Slip it in. Nah, we don't need to. Could always go initial for the overhead. US Valley Mike, how you doing?
Rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
We got it covered. You get the flaps out, you get the power back, and this thing just sinks like a rock, geared out.
Sync rate.
She's gonna complain about sync rate, but
500. Sync rate.
we're part 91. None of it matters.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
See, look, we're stable for the last couple hundred feet.
Airspeed.
All right. Come on up here to Delta 4, exit left. And then go to Legend Aviation.
Air 7 Tango Sierra, welcome to Prescott. Left turn when able, join Delta to the ramp cross runway 30 at Delta.
Delta ramp cross 30 Delta 7 Take us here. We'll talk to you in a few. Left's looking good. Right's looking good. Let's go taxi. That was a nice little flight. I like that. Have the same glass for wine. Yeah. I approve. Come on. You can taxi. Oh, the pulse is still on. Whoops. No, it's not. How to pronounce Prescott for me. Dude, it's Prescott, man. Prescott, because that's how it's spelled. Oh, inform him how to say Prescott. Nah, man. I don't fight the enunciation wars. Those are for other people. At high altitude, residual flight idle thrust is much lower, so taxi range is a lot weaker. Gotcha. You read my mind, Toto. Not a single pull up. That's pro level. Yeah, see? We got this down, dude. Don't hate. Toto comes in and is like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? Professor Jedi, happy Thursday, man. It's good to see you. Looks good that I'm on my second whiskey. Yeah, it's definitely like it's definitely not as clear. Oh, is Max actually in it? Is he actually in the MU2? Oh, it's Ian. Ian's in the what is a DHC6? A Twin Otter? Twin Otter's gonna be a long flight, man. Just saying. All right, park brake is set. Put that up there. Let's drop this. Okay. Off. Stop you. And let's go off. And manual. Auxiliary boost pump off. Ignition off. Starter is off. Gen's off. Okay, what's the frames doing right now? 50 frames at the moment. Excuse me. 40 frames right now. If I kill the crash bar, it goes to 60. So we're at 60 now. Now if I reload the airplane, which is what I'm going to do. Be right back. Just going to reload the sim here. I'll be back at 60. I'll be back at 60. I should be back at 60 when I turn the avionics on. This is a problem that I've had with this plane pretty much since day one. Let's see here. X-plane. Here we go. What is that beast across the ramp? Well, I think it was the MU2 was the model it was showing up as. Yeah, but I think he's logged into something else. There's a TBM back there to DHC6. What is a DHC6? That's a Twin Otter. Okay, yeah. All right, this should load back up here pretty quick. While we are doing that, we can plan for the next flight. So we'll do flight plan, clear. This one we're going to do IFR, so KPRC, KPSP. Go to routes. And we are a turboprop right there. So Drake, J71, Pike, DCAS, S-Bono 1. Oh, we could do that instead. Yeah, fine. We'll file that. If they don't like that, they can give us something else. Be about an hour. That looks good to me. Cool. Toto have nightmares watching me fly the TBM. I approve. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so we know there's a guy here, so let's just move ourselves right away. Preemptively grab it and move it right over there. Turn him around. There we go. It's good. Hide you. Come back in here. Plugins, PilotEdge, connect.
Connected to PilotEdge.
And we'll go to payload, fuel. All the fuel goes in. All the fuel goes in. Good. Okay, that's all set. That's fine.
Clearance radio check.
Yeah, it's all whatever. I'm randomized and 3/4 full. There we go. Add some weight to it. Why not? Close, close, close. Good. Yeah, I shouldn't be hearing anything. All right, so now we pull the crash bar up. Avionics, come on. Actually, it went back down to like 45, 50, so it didn't quite go all the way back to 60, but yeah, that may not have actually done anything. I still feel better reloading the sim like that sometimes. Reminded me of the Italian plane I've streamed before. That's exactly what it is. It's the MU2. That's probably, oh, maybe let's talk about the Marchetti, but the Marchetti is a single engine prop. All right, let's go battery on. Pulse, nav strobe, good, 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 good. Ignition, or starter, let's see, ignition auto. Alt boost pump on. That's a manual, that's off. Set.
Aural warning, okay.
I don't have my engine stuff up. There we go. There we go. We got it. We cool. 18%. Add fuel.
Test. Okay.
KTT's and G's good. Should see the RPMs in a moment. There it is. Okay, let's go high idle. Then gens. Starter's already off. Adder to auto boost pump auto, fuel selector auto. That goes to on, set, good. All right, so we're heading west. We'll go to 20,000 feet. I left the damn iPad up again. I'm sorry. You really cooked her. She's fine.
Prescott clearance Twin Otter 401 Takeoff here. We're at Legend with Romeo with the VFR departure to the west, negative services.
All right. I just hit the button to go. I just hit the go button. Anything that happens after that is not my responsibility.
Taxi via Delta, cross over 30 Delta. 21 left via Delta, will cross 3 right at Delta 401.
I think 350-ish.
Yeah, you're going to cross 30
So,
Delta.
KPRC, KPSP, 20,000 feet. We're going to be DRK, J78, PKE, DCAS, S Bono 1. Set.
Ground 1, take us here.
Prescott ground, rock band 159 instruments.
TBM Tyler, good to see it. Don't need NG or ITT display to start 5 minutes after shutting down. High altitude and residual ITT after running the engine would be my only complaint. That's all good. That's why I'm flying fake airplanes and not the real ones. TBM Tyler already getting out his boroscope kit. Don't need it. Just pull it and send it. Pratt will handle it. Whoops. What are you doing? Just file an insurance claim. They'll take care of it for us. All right, let's go transponder. Transponder 2 VFR. Good. Check. Good. All right. So we want to call up clearance delivery here. 1925. Good. And the ATIS is 27.2. There. And then we'll grab COM2.
Few cloud at 10,000. Temperature 24.
Just to be
Dew
Romeo.
point -1. Altimeter 2999er. Arriving and departing runways 21 left, 21 right.
No
Visual
insurance
approaches
box
in
for
use.
negligence.
Read back all
Get outta
runway
here with your
assignments and
logic.
hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Romeo.
Yeah, we still got a Romeo.
Order vectors to join Jason.
Prescott, Love Field. ATIS information, Romeo. 0053 Zulu. Wind 220 at...
After departure. Departure frequency
Excuse me.
133.57. Squawk 7455.
Red Rock Band 159 is cleared to the Palm Springs Airport. Prescott 2 departure. Red vectors to join J70 as of the SID 12, 24 and 5, 3357. Departure squawk 7455. Rock Band 159.
Oh, he's triple Z's. He's flying the pocket rocket. All right. CRAFT. Prescott clearance. TBM 717 Tango Sierra IFR Palm Springs.
TBM 717 Tango Sierra, clear to the Palm Springs Airport. Prescott 2 departure. Radar vectors J78 and S file. Come by the city except maintain 12,000. Expect level 200, 5 minutes after departure. Departure with Phoenix on 133.57. Squawk 6557.
Clear Palm Springs, Prescott 2, radar vectors J78S filed. Climb the acidic set, maintain 12,000, flight level 200 within 10. Departure 133.57, squawk 6557, TBM 717 Tango Sierra.
TBM 7 Tango Sierra back there.
Okay. Let's do this first. Code 6557, 6557, set. Transponder altitude set. That's good. Let's come down here. Flight plan, menu, delete flight plan, enter. Prescott, departure. Prescott 2.
Contact North Alpha 120.9.
21 left. Set. And then DRK. So then we're going to load an airway in from here. So we go menu. Load. Oh, nope. Not there. Clear. Up one. Off of Drake. Can we do that there? No. Right. This won't let us. This won't let us load a.
530
This will not let us load an airway off of the end of a star or a SID. Sorry. So DRK. Enter. So we put a second Drake in there, and then we go menu, and now we can load airway. That's good. Set that. J78. There it is. Take that all the way to PKE. Done. And then from PKE, we go to in the S-Bono 1 arrival. So let's do proc, select arrival. Oh yeah, no, I gotta set the airport. Not PRC.
Prescott Tower, Twin Otter 401,
KPSP.
runway 03.
I am super rusty, guys. Holy cow. Now we do proc arrival. Bono 1 from DCAS. What's that? Okay. Let's go map. Terrain. Topo's gone. Next rad's on. Back. System. FMS LFE. Good. Okay, so that's all set. So let's brief this departure real quick. Pull up a ye old chart. Plate PRC departure Prescott 2 optical departure from 2-1 left. Okay, so depart heading 205, climb 7,300 feet, right turn direct to the Drake VOR. And then join. Climb on Drake VOR 305 to 9,000 feet. Yada, yada, yada. Climb on course. Okay. And so that we continue on course from there. Oh, wait, hang on. If we're not 9,000 feet, or if we're not at 9,000 feet by the time we get to Drake, we climb. Wow, we climb on the 305 radial. This is kind of crazy. All right, so this is us here. 7,300 feet, direct to Drake. If we are not at 9,000 feet by here, we go to the 305. As soon as we hit 9,000, we turn back direct to Drake, and then we continue on course. That's wild. Okay. Well, we're going to be at 9,000 feet pretty quick. So our instructions: climb via static, maintain 12,000. So we'll set 12,000 feet in the altitude. Right there. 12,000 is good. We're going to go to vertical speed, 1,500 feet per minute. Actually, we'll do 12, it seems, because we're a little high. That's good. So that's set. That's set. We'll set the 1,200 feet per minute to 150 knots, and then we'll go to flight change mode. So that's good. Except we got 11. A little bit of right rudder there. Left aileron center. There we go. Flaps takeoff. It's good. 2 flight controls. Right rudder. Left aileron. Right aileron. Full back. Full forward.
And 195. 159.
Okay. Hit the dimple on the side of the throttle to give you toga vertical guidance. That guy right there?
22011.
Oh.
Thank you.
That works. That is doable. Well, I'm on nav mode. GPS is lit. There we go. Okay, cool. Thanks. Then can I do that and hit flight? No, won't do that. Okay, so I can hit that button. Perfect. All right, cool. Thanks, Toto. Learn something new every day. Okay, let's grab ground up here. Ground's 21.7. I could use the 21.7 at the bottom, or I could use this one up here. I'm bullheaded and stubborn and everything else, so I'm going to do like this. 25.3 is tower. Prescott ground, TBM 717 Tango Sierra's Legend Aviation with Romeo for taxi.
717 Tango Sierra, Prescott ground, runway 21 left, taxi via Delta, hold short, runway 30 Delta.
21 left, Delta, hold short, 30 Delta, 7 Tango Sierra. Okay, clear left. Go to the right. Takeoff, wings level, 10 degrees, nose up. Ah, nice.
There's 7 Tango Sierra, cross runway 30 at Delta.
Cross 30 at Delta, 7 Tango Sierra. All dog 2258. Good to see you. Nico Sim was awesome. If you missed the stream, it's on Twitch now. It'll go up on YouTube probably this weekend. Cajun Cacti, how you doing, man? Artisan, welcome aboard. Hope you guys are all doing well. Go to the right. Go to the left. I just noticed because... Oh, you can't see the mouse. Oh. There you go. You see the mouse now, right? Yeah. These are growing pains of the new PC, so these are the things I expected to happen. Centerline. We're working on it, man. Calm down. You know what? Just for that. There you go. Nitro, how you doing? Happy Thursday. That centerline drift is how you prop strike the taxi lights. It happens. Everybody's super critical tonight. We got no chill.
South 530 established localizer, connect tower 127.2.
Okay, we've had to download 4 stacks next to KPRC. I mean, they don't model a whole lot of scenery like that. So yeah, somebody would have had to model the 4 stacks for Burbank, and then yeah, upload them to the org because there's no way to put that stuff into the scenery gateway right now. Toasted Donut, how you doing, man? It's good to see you.
Program 159 ground, same time.
All I care about is the centerline isn't painted double yellow. That stuff sends me into a frenzy. It's total, so it's that, and it's like when you have the 2 sceneries laid on top of each other, so that you've got the center lines that are always slightly off from one another. Yeah, there's plenty of things that drive me nuts with scenery. That's why anymore I just tend to use default scenery where possible, because like it works, it's functional. It's really not that big of a deal. Choo-choo. Implement taxi light strikes and punish the weak. Oh dear. I guess the prop on the front of this thing is pretty good size, isn't it? Brad, thanks for the host, man. Hello, everybody from Brad's stream. Cheers to you guys. Good to see y'all. I think this might be one of the few times when I'm actually streaming alongside Brad, or was streaming alongside Brad. We don't overlap all that often. During my check ride yesterday, a Bonanza pilot in the pattern at an uncontrolled field called me out on CTAF for supposedly entering the pattern wrong. Well, the DP was listening. Turns out he was wrong and I was right. Hell yeah, man. That's a good feeling. All right, 33. So over to tower 25.3 and then 33.57. There we go. Landing lights on. Tower TBM 717 Tango Sierra's holding short runway 21 left.
Local targeting Southwest 530, established localizer 20.
TBM 717 Tango Sierra, Prescott Tower, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff, wind 22011.
Clear for takeoff 21 left, TBM 717 Tango Sierra. All right, clear to the right.
Oakland Tower, runway 30.
Clear to the left.
30, clear to land, Southwest 530.
On departure 30 or 205 till 7,300 feet, and then a right turn direct to the Drake VOR. The lights are set. The camera is set. That's good. And that's set for departure. And action. Flaps are down. Trims are set. Let's go flying. T1 left identified. There we go. About 95 or so % on the torque. Close enough. That's power set. Airspeed's coming up. It's 90. Okay. Still got some runway there. We're going to declare us now out of runway, so here's coming up. Flaps in.
There's 7 Tango Sierra, connect departure.
Departure 7 Tango Sierra, we'll see it. Autopilot So we can manage this a little better. Over to departure, 33575. There we go.
Rockman 195, you're coming in broken. Verify you're airborne.
We're 11.9 for 12.5, looking to put an IFR clearance to Palm Springs.
Alright, I'm sorry. You already had an IFR clearance. How did you get airborne without a takeoff clearance?
We disconnected, we took off the network, and we just got the clearance in the air.
Rockman 159, maintain VFR.
Uh-oh.
VFR 9.
I actually got the robot voice going, too.
We couldn't turn on the taxiway, so we thought it'd be better since we went off the taxiway. We thought it'd be better first to get up in the air.
Rockman 159, your radio is broken and unreadable.
Alright, let's turn the air separator off now. Gears up, lights are out, flaps are in. Get the sucker on pulse.
I'm sorry, your last aircraft calling got
Set.
set on landline. Say again.
Bring the nose down just a touch here so we can get sped up to 150. Just go to flight change 150. It should work, right? So
Alright,
those
there's somebody
torques.
else that's trying to call that's extremely broken and unreadable. Can't make it out at all. Break. Southwest 530, welcome to Oakland. Right turn, Whiskey, join Bravo to the ramp frequency.
He got busy all of a sudden, not in a great way. Dan is unoriginal. Dan, thank you very much for 13 months, buddy. I do appreciate it. Cheers, my friend. Hope things are going well.
Argentina 13-0, when you're loud and clear. No flight plan on file. Refile, please.
Make it even. Every time somebody does an inspection, tells me it tells them nothing.
Landing 180.
The results I'm the HotStart TBM's fleet manager. Oh dear.
7 Tango Sierra, Phoenix departure.
7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra down.
I did. Did he tell me to ident?
Air 7 Tango Sierra, radar contact 3
Oh.
miles west of Prescott.
I forgot to actually make my call.
Climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000, 7 Tango Sierra. Sorry, I forgot to make the call.
No, you're fine.
I totally forgot to actually call in. Happens. You can take off on pulse. That's all right. All right, is this thing gonna work right? Dude, I am so rusty. I have done so little flight simming in the last couple of weeks. Like, I actually feel not great about the flights tonight.
Rockman 195, reset transponder, squawk.
Yeah, the 9,000 restriction wasn't going to be an issue in this plane. If I was in a prop, it'd be a different story, like a piston or whatever. But in this thing, it's not a big deal at all.
Rockman 195, radar contact 3 miles southeast of Prescott Airport, altitude indicates 1.
Daytime ops, you're not obligated to run any lights. That's true.
Palm Springs Airport, radar vectors Drake.
I think you're supposed to still have a beacon, though, right?
J78 as filed. I'm going to maintain a 16 now.
I should know.
Turn right directory.
Jojo Bear, good to see you.
Right there, Drake. 16,000, band, 9.
Rock band 159, disregard.
Lieutenant Murphy, or LT Murphy, good to see you, buddy. Crown and Aces, welcome aboard.
We started right Lansing on J78, departure for Rock band 159.
Well, I got to resequence you now. Turn left to direct Drake on course.
The flaps are up. See? Flaps are up. Flaps are up. We got him this time, I promise you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
If you were doing FSE stuff, though, you technically need landing light because technically you'd be for hire. That's true. Oh, the flaps acronym. I thought you were telling me my flaps were down. I'm like, no, they're not down. Come on, man. Give me some credit here.
Connect Albuquerque Center 128.45.
2845, 7 Tango Sierra.
Dark band 159, connect Albuquerque Center 128.45.
2845, 1.
I can't say the word Albuquerque. Albuquerque Center, TBM 717 Tango Sierra, 14,000, climbing 16,000.
TBM 717 Tango Sierra, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain level 200.
Level 200, TBM 717 Tango Sierra. Alright, 200.
6,299.
Dark band 159, Albuquerque Center, climb maintain level 230, and just be advised your radio is extremely broken, garbled, and barely readable. Alright, we'll figure it out.
Old Fly Guy, how you doing? One of my favorite streamers, Final Fave GA. Hell yeah, man.
Level 230.
Happy Thursday. It's good to see you. So Ian's on his way. We'll see. Well, I think I'm gonna pass Ian pretty quickly here, though. ABQ is in America. Why do they spell it like they're French? Dude, when you get to like that part of America, like it's like Louisiana, and how things are spelled and how things are pronounced down there. They have like they're like the French American area, you know. Like there's parts of this country that don't make any sense because they were at one point owned by somebody else. VFR departure, no fuss, no muss. Yeah. Baton Rouge is a good example. Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. And clouds. Kansas versus Arkansas is the biggest troll ever. You know, like, it's funny. Like, I don't actually think about the fact that it should be Arkansas. Or Arkansas. It should be Arkansas, shouldn't it? Yeah. Don't even think about that. Totally makes sense, though. As a Louisianian, I can confirm, he says. How do you say New Orleans? Is it New Orleans? New Orleans? New Orleans? Nawlins? You can tell where somebody's from by how they say New Orleans. Welcome to Arkansas, not your Kansas. Get out of here. You're done, Ian. Not New Orleans. Not New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans?
1301 is clear to the Amarillo Airport.
Nawlins.
Transition.
Nawlins is how the natives say it. We're gonna call it Nawlins. That might be the name of the stream tonight.
Expect flight level 3105 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 123.9er. Squawk.
Put a big square around that.
6427.
Nawlins, one word. Yeah. Casey Cacti, you'd know, man. How you doing, buddy? What do you do on a flight sim stream when there's nothing else to do? Well, you forget to push the engine forward, that's for one. Go run that sucker up there close to max. So we'll pull it back just a touch because as soon as we level off here, torque's gonna go up. 94, 95 should be fine.
3432.
I hear there's good food in New Orleans. Yeah, dude. I actually, New Orleans is on my short list of places I want to go. It was one of the places I thought about going for my bachelor party. Because it's relatively central to, like, not like super central, but it was sort of in the middle of a lot of people that were going to go.
159,
By extension, then New York should be Narc.
1301 is the Manzano 3 departure. Texaco transition. That's Tango, X-ray, Oscar. Then direct.
Nawlins and Narc.
Direct.
I like it. I was bumming between the airport and practice area at like 2,000 RPM once, and my CFI says, "Why are we flying so slow?" My CFI always yelled at me flying too fast. He's like, "You don't need to be running max power on these approaches." I'm like, "Hell yeah, we do. We're up here for a purpose, damn it."
Argentina 1301 is cleared to the Amarillo Airport via the Manzano 3 departure.
Oh boy.
Texaco transition. Direct panhandle.
He has to use the
Papa
slow
November
talking.
Hotel.
Somebody's having some struggles
Direct
tonight.
Amarillo.
Good food, great drinks, good fun. I missed it since moved to Arizona. Oh, that would explain the cacti then. That's a good name. Cajun cacti is a good name then. Now I see what it does. Yes. I see what it is. The faster we fly, the faster we get done, the less money I spend. That's right.
Emergency
We're here to
interception,
shoot
Nawlins,
approaches,
via
not
the
be
SID.
friendly.
Expect flight level 310, 5 minutes after departure. And the route is, the Panhandle VOR is Papa
Excuse me.
November Hotel.
I like this robot controller voice, very soothing. As a New Yorker, I can confirm that Narc isn't correct. We're really reaching for that one, Serby. Oh dear. Sounds like the NOAA radio voice. I'd give you that.
Departures on 126.3. Rest of readback is correct.
We're flying through the Baghdad, Moa. All right, 42 minutes en route. Kind of silly you got delay vectors. Yeah, those are weird vectors, but it's all right. He basically had to sequence you behind me, even though I think you're going to be faster than I am. Yeah, dude, you got a ton of speed on me right now, so like there's no chance that I'm going to be like that far ahead of you. In fact, why are we going so slow? I guess we're doing okay. We got 270 ground, 20 knot headwind component, so that means we're doing almost 300 true. I don't know what this thing's supposed to do true at 200 or 20,000 feet, but 300 seems reasonable. Keith is happy. I always found the phrase shooting approaches to be so odd. What did the approach ever do to you that you want to shoot it? Dude, that's an American thing, right? Like, we got to shoot everything. In fact, you drive around, Toto, you drive around Florida and whatnot, you're going to see people shoot the road signs. Like, that's how much respect they have for their country and for the place they live. They're like, that road sign? Screw that, man. I'm going to shoot it with my gun. Put a hole in it. And plenty of approaches that made me want to shoot them. Yeah, they got rid of all the NDB approaches, though. Like, on the for your IFR check right now, like, you don't have to fly an NDB. You don't have to fly a DME arc anymore either, which is awesome. All right, baby's doing pretty well. She's gonna eat here the next hour. As soon as I kick off the stream here, we're gonna go feed her. Should I live stream feeding the baby? No, I'm not gonna do that. America. Isn't that your motto for the 4th of July? Celebrate your country by blowing up a small piece of it. Yeah. Robert says, be careful with us Floridians. Hey, man, don't hate me because I'm right. I'm not saying all Floridians are like that, but there's certainly a large conglomerate of them that have no issues shooting a road sign. Kuwa'utali. The Florida people don't pay state tax. You pay your taxes in one way or another, trust me. Just throw some chips in her crib. Yeah. Paco Board, how you doing, man? Dude, she got so this weekend we gave they were making a cake. It was a birthday party we went to. And so I grabbed a little bit of frosting out of the bowl, stuck it on my finger, and stuck my finger in her mouth. So she got to try frosting for the very first time ever. And her reaction is like if you gave her a freaking lemon or something. Like, she's like scrunched her face up and just kind of did one of these like, what is that? And I'm like, yeah, that's gonna change, kid. At some point, that's all you're gonna want. Thanks for getting it right. I do what I can. Kuwa'utli. That's the best I got. She's not human. Well, she's like 6.5 months old, dude. She's got a ways to go. Like, she doesn't like potatoes right now. And like, what person doesn't like potatoes? Especially with all the Midwestern blood we got going through that kid. Yeah, she's gonna like potatoes at some point. Even the Portuguese people love their potatoes. Elon Skywalker, good to see you. We only shoot road signs during hunting season. That's fair. I'll give you that. Yeah, so we did that. What else did she try this weekend? She tried some ice cream for the first time, and she loved the ice cream. She put a little ice cream on the finger and stuck it in her mouth, and she was all over that. Didn't get to give her that much. But she was a pretty good sport this weekend for all the traveling and all the kind of running around and whatnot that we had to do. She did really, really quite well. So I was proud. I was happy. Granted, on the way up to, when we were about an hour or so out of our friend's place going up there, she was a real pain in the butt. Like, she was like done with traveling for the day. So I had my wife drive because I was getting too tired. But I ended up sitting in the back with her and just trying to entertain a 6-month-old baby in a car who's been sitting there for 2 hours. It wasn't going to happen. J Pilot 136, happy Thursday, my friend. Thanks for 4 months of support. Cheers, buddy. Paco Board just had baby number 2. Congratulations, sir. Way easier the second time around, he says. Yeah, I think we're still just doing the one. My wife's going to Portugal. 7 Takeoff Sierra indicates 210 knots.
Rockman 195, stay indicated airspeed.
260 knots, Rock Band 159.
Rockman 159, make a left 360, then resume on navigation, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Max has got to slow down. So yeah, my wife's going to Portugal.
Make a left 360. When you're complete with that, proceed direct Parker VOR, reduce speed to 210 knots.
All right, left 360. Just out of curiosity, how come we just can't go above and we got plenty of separation and we're doing 60 knots faster than them? I'm not trying to argue. I'm just curious what the rationale is.
I'm spacing you guys for arrival into Palm Springs, and it's requested by LA.
All right, Rockman 159. We'll do it.
Thank you.
Sorry, Max.
I've just never heard of that before. When a plane's going faster in the real world, that they normally let the slower guy go behind the faster guy, but that's okay.
I agree with you, but I've also never seen an IFR aircraft disconnect and then reconnect the airborne asking for a VFR clearance.
Uh-oh.
So I mean, we can battle this out here, or we can do it on Discord. It's your choice.
Oh, boy.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. I was just asking for clarification. My plane broke, didn't want to do a whole restart, so I just started a new airplane, took off VFR, and then pick up the IFR like they do in the real world. But we can do it on Discord. It's not a problem. I'm not trying to have an argument. I just wanted clarification on what I did that was technically wrong.
Well, you didn't take off. You had an IFR clearance. You disconnected, and then you restarted in here in front of the IFR departure that you knew was coming off. So if you want to depart the VFR, that's fine. I'm going to start on the ground and depart VFR. Don't start airborne over the top of the airport and then connect in front of other aircraft. I mean, you knew he was there.
Junior J-Con Jeez Jerger.
You're saying in the rear world you can't depart VFR and pick up an IFR clearance?
Happy Thursday.
No, absolutely you can. But you didn't depart VFR. You disconnected from the network and then reconnected airborne in front of the other aircraft that you knew was there.
I was on a straight out departure of 30. He was off 2-1 left, so it was never going to be a conflict.
Yes, it was, because he was 2-1 left turning to Drake, and you were departing 3-0 straight out to Drake, so he was already airborne. You started right in front of him, and you're both IFR. You didn't have a separation. So again, make a left.
Oh, this is awkward.
Direct to Parker when able, and reduce speed to 210.
Alright, I'm just going to disconnect Rockman 159. This is kind of craziness, to be honest, so it's all good.
Smash the radio. Terminator, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Half hour to go. Oh, man. Jill Morris, what's going on, buddy? You guys like flight sims. Yeah, we like the fake airplanes. Yeah, so we're going to do the F&O tomorrow. That's into Cleveland.
7 Tango Sierra, connect LA Center around 124.62 tonight.
2462, 7 Tango Sierra. We'll see you later. 6462. See what we got over here. LA Center, TBM 717, Tango Sierra, flight level 200. Well, that's a good sign. Let's say some more Louisiana names. Lafayette. See, I used to live in Lafayette, Indiana. So it's either Lafayette or I think in Indiana we tend to say Lafayette. Lafayette. Yeah, hey, there we go. You're welcome. Get Geneva tonight. BC-23, good to see you, buddy. We got 30 minutes en route. That's what 4 flights telling me.
Rockband 159.
$16,500 VFR. Meet for 95. Good to see you, man. Thanks very much for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers, buddy.
There's 717 Tango Sierra, Los Angeles Center. Did you check in?
Affirmative. 717 Tango Sierra, flight level 200.
TBM 717 Tango Sierra, thank you.
LA Center Rockband 159 is 15 miles to the east of Parker, 16.5. VFR advisories to Palm Springs, please.
Yeah, Los Angeles is always going to have a different controller. I was curious who we're going to have tonight. Oh, man.
159, Los Angeles.
Yeah, so we're going to do the F&O tomorrow. We'll figure out, I'll figure out what the plane is. I think maybe it's going to be the 732. Maybe we'll do some slant whiskey action.
With the ident, Rockband 159.
But, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually looking forward to an F&O. I'm looking forward to some of that craziness tomorrow night. Hopefully it goes pretty well. Last time we did one, it was my sim crash going into Boston, but everything seems to be running quite well with the new setup here, so I'm super happy with it. He's in a pocket rocket. Yes, he is. Max knows how to work the system. He does.
Parker, VOR,
yeah, so I got the new system. Up and running. Actually, I guess we haven't talked about that too much.
2973, maintain
Since we did the setup stream last week, I have new cooling in here.
I know it's pretty busy over here.
I have new cooling in, so I have four 140 millimeter fans, and they are blowing 145 CFM apiece. Let's load some stuff up here. So the fans are blowing 145 CFM apiece. The machine is running ice cold right now. Like, the CPU is 58 Celsius, which is fine, and the GPU is running 68 Celsius, which is also fine. Neither of them are being, like, the GPU is only 70% right now. Like, neither of them are being hit especially hard. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. I ran the system at peak load. Down a touch. I ran the system at peak load for about an hour, and the temps all stayed in a reasonable level, like below 70 on the CPU and below 70 as well on the GPU. It does definitely make some noise though once it starts to fire itself up. A lot more than the old fans did, but it's worth it. I wear headphones. I don't have to hear it anyway. RC Flyer, what's going on, man? Good to see you. We're doing, actually, it's all air cooled today. All air cooled for this system. Let me find you a picture here. I need to take a better picture at some point. I'll do that down the road. Once it's more everything's sort of more set in stone, but let's see. There you go. So I'm using so instead of these 3 fans here, I have 4 Noctua fans. So 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th one here on top. And then I have this gigantic tower cooler on the CPU. This thing is an absolute beast. So when these fans are all fired up, man, like that, there's so much airflow in this case, like it's not even a problem.
717 Tango Sierra, do you copy of the amendment to the arrival?
I did not. 7 Tango Sierra. Please say it again.
TBM 7 Tango Sierra at DCAS, change to Cloud 1 arrival.
Okay, Cloud 1 at DCAS, 7 Tango Sierra.
Sierra 3 Papa Tango, contact point, make a departure.
Cloud 1, DCAS, enter, load. Let me come down here, procedure. So brief that real quick before flight. Arrival, cloud, DCAS, add a route. Okay. Close you, open, add plates, Palm Springs. The Cloud 1. Palm Springs, airport diagram. Okay, so we are coming in at DCAS. Take that to you, babe. And then Cloud. There are no altitude restrictions. And then thermal from there, I guess. There's no altitude restrictions to speak of. No speed restrictions. Good. Great. Fantastic. Cool. That's easy enough. DCAS. Yeah, cool. All right. That's easy enough. Nothing to worry about there. I think they usually assign us a altitude restriction. They're 140 millimeter fans, Toto. So let me find. They're Noctua A14s. Or NF A14. So Noctua NF A14. They're saying 140 meters H, whatever. I don't know if that's actually CFM now that I think about it. That probably isn't CFM.
XL 1021, clear to...
Well, whatever. They're blowing hard. And I know that the old fans that were in there were like 90. These do 140. They definitely spin a lot louder. They definitely move a lot more air though too. I'm not sure about the brown, but they are quite massive too. Having the boxes handy. They're big. I'm happy with them. The fully air-cooled system is working 145 meters per hour. That works, whatever that comes out to. The fully air-cooled system is... Oh, it's 145 CFM. Your PCB taking off right now. All right. I don't know what I'm talking about. I put things in, they work. If you listen carefully, you can hear my computer on the opposite side of the house, but it's also not a large house. That's fair. Yeah, this thing gets pretty loud once it's running hard. But like right now, it's basically silent. Like it's not doing anything at the moment, as far as noise goes. The CPU cooler is amazing though. Like that thing is absolutely incredible, dude. The Noctua NHD15, like I'm so happy with this machine, man. I'm just really happy with how this whole thing panned out. Like it was kind of a pain in the ass to begin with, but that thing is massive and it works fantastic. Like the reviews I saw had it on par with most of the like like the Dual 140 or the Dual 120, I should say, water coolers, like the Corsair H100, Corsair H110. Had that thing on par with those as far as heat dissipation goes, and also I think it's quieter. So I don't know what he's talking about. They were 145 CFM to be over 2 cubic feet per second through 140 millimeter bore. That would give you a local wind velocity of 3 meters a second, about 10 feet a second. Yeah, that's pretty big. I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about. 145 meters per hour, apparently, is what we're talking about. Either way, it's a pretty awesome case. It's a pretty awesome set of fans. Like, I'm happy with not having any of the water cool stuff. I don't really like. It was cheaper, but that wasn't a big motivator. I just kind of wanted to try something different. And Max, don't worry about it, buddy. Toto does all the math, dude. Stan, you need to, Stan, if you guys aren't following Toto Rico, you should follow Toto Rico. Occasionally he streams and it's super fascinating, like math heavy, just whatever, man. Toto is the man. Toto Rico is the programmer behind this fine airplane that we're flying this evening. Him and Mr. Goran. Goran did the modeling and all the pretty stuff, and then Toto did the fun stuff. Actually, we don't have our synthetic vision on, do we? Let's see, PFD. There we go. Now we got it on. Perfect. I don't want the pathway, but everything else can stay on. That's more like it. In Toto we trust. I did a fan setup for my PC as my first build. Was kind of worried about dabbling into liquid cooling. Found out later that's easier than I thought. GPU isn't liquid compatible. CPU keeps good temps with 7 fans. Yeah, I had a liquid cooler on my last PC. The 4790K had a Corsair 100i on it. And it was fine. Like, it was totally acceptable. There was nothing wrong with it. I've learned that cases nowadays are built a little differently. A lot of the cases are like, they are, what do they call them? Compact mid-tower was the phrase that I saw throw around a lot. And they're basically mid-tower ATX cases that don't have drive bays on the front. So like the SSDs and whatnot plaster themselves to the back of the case. And then the inside of the case is basically just the core components. The case I bought sort of took that one step further. It has only the hot components on one side, and then on the other side is the power supply and the drives, and all the cables get routed through that as well. So the idea, like, this case is built for airflow. This was built to have some big ass fans thrown into it so that it could push the air around. I spent all day yesterday and today in an airfoil design program called X-Foil. Now I eat, puke, and trim lift drag polars and flow coefficients. Yeah, it's fair. Liquid's a lot easier these days than it used to be. Yes. So yeah, I mean, so yeah, I had that. So the old one had the H100, but like the video card was still air cooled. What you're seeing nowadays, like you have, like everything is, you can buy closed loop systems for most stuff, which is perfect. There are still there are still crazy people out there that are doing the open loop or the custom loop systems. And I don't know that I could tolerate that.
Are you on your own navigation, or do you want to do the full procedure with the ARC, or just?
I know the custom systems are kind of a pain, and yeah, it's a lot easier with the closed loop stuff. And like when I was at Nico's place, he showed me the chillers he's got. He's got 2 like refrigerator units essentially that sit outside the case that then pump cool air, or cool water, I should say, into the CPU itself. CPU, and I think through the GPUs as well. That thing was pretty bonkers. I'm one of those idiots. Best move I ever did. Mr. Chow, how you doing, man? Most cases today are built with water cooling thought of. That's true, yeah.
TBM 7 Tango Sierra, cross cloud, at maintain 11000, and the Palm Springs altimeter 297.4.
Cloud 11,000, 7 for on the altimeter, TBM 717 Tango Sierra. All right, so we'll come down here. We'll go to flight plan. Yeah, I haven't. I might do a custom system next time around. I just haven't. It's just never really crossed my mind to do. Like air cooling is so effective most of the time that it's just I just don't think it's necessary to go with the crazy custom stuff. Okay, 11,000. Hit enter on that. We'll go down to the VNAV section here. We're gonna shoot for 1,500 feet per minute. Good there. Top of descent now, 3.5 minutes. So what you do here is you dial in 11,000 feet as an altitude restriction at cloud, because that's what's given to us. And then you come down to the VNAV profile. We're going to say minus 1,500 feet per minute. And so this is going to give us a VNAV profile now that's going to try to maintain minus 1,500 feet per minute. And our top of descent time is now 3 minutes away. So once we get within a minute, we'll see, I think the V path will show up here. And then we can dial in the new altitude, 11,000, hit the VNAV button, and then down we can go. So we'll dial in 11,000 feet. And we'll wait a couple more minutes, and then we'll hit the VNAV button once we get a little closer. How much do you roughly have to spend to get a good PC for X-Plane, would you say? Honestly, not a lot of money. That guy from California, how you doing, man? I think, so it depends. Like, good is all sort of relative. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to be able to run? How high do you want to run your settings? I think you could get away with probably $1,000 or less for a machine. Like, you could get like an RTX 2060. You could get a, you know, a Ryzen 2600 or something. And those, and then, you know, the RAM might end up being like one of the most expensive things for you to have to get. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to go sort of like right at the mid to high range, you could easily get in for under $1,000. Mineral oil is the liquid I was thinking of. Oh, I'm good. Surprised to see you not on a not Friday. Yeah. So Mr. Chow, I've been doing Monday night streams. I've been trying to do Monday night streams for most of the year. The last week or two has been tough just because of various obligations. But yeah, we're here now. Don't do mineral oil unless you love servicing your computer all the time. That's fair. Yeah, so like what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so less than $1,000 you could put them together. So the Ryzen stuff right now is super cheap with oh, here we go, vertical path. Top percent less than a minute, so hit the VNAV button. Vertical path is lit, so we should see it catch that path on the way down. The Ryzen stuff's gonna get even cheaper as the 3000, the Zen 2 chips are coming out. Like there's some great opportunities to build some cheap hardware that'll run the sim right now. I've got a Ryzen 3 2200G AMD Radeon RX 550 8 gigs RAM, only get like 15 or 20 frames. Yeah, that might be a little bit on the low side. The 2200G I think is a pretty slow chip, all things considered. 8 gigs of RAM is very low too, and that 550 I'm guessing doesn't have a lot of VRAM, so I would definitely go a little bit higher than that. I probably would go with a 2600 at the least, and probably so an RX 570 would probably work, but I'd almost certainly go with NVIDIA when it comes to X-Plane, just because the way that it works right now, like X-Plane's OpenGL implementation is crap for anybody running AMD. South Carolina Gaming, thank you very much for 8 months of support. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. These months go by like days. Cheers. Thank you very much, man. Happy Thursday. Air cooler is very efficient from CPU, mostly. Nocto's last cooler outperforms the big Corsairs all in one with 3-fan radiators on the GPU. Water cooling is still much better, allowing the GPU to run at its max speed constantly. I agree. Yeah, I'll give you that. I did some thinking about all that stuff, and this RTX 2080 Ti that I have, like it never runs at 100%. So I'm never really super concerned about what the clock rate actually, like what the boost clock is, because the thing never runs at 100%. It's always running, you know, it's always running at like 60 to 70 maximum. The modern stuff is just so CPU bound, like it just doesn't really affect your GPU at all. If you've got a strong GPU. All right, 7.4 on the altimeter. And we'll try to grab Palm Springs weather here. ADA is 2465. $24.65.
1021, you must go
FR
runway
departures, contact clearance, delivery. Advise on
1
course heading,
left.
altitude.
Taxi
Flight
via
following
Alpha
is
2.
requested. Leave back all
Cross
runway
extended Sedona, runway
assignments
21
and hold
right,
short
Alpha 2.
instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
I'll check in a second, Max. We have Victor.
Palm Springs
So
International
finally cross
Airport.
the extended center line, runway 21 right at Alpha 2.
0153 Zulu. Wind 300 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 34. Dew point 6. Altimeter 2974. Arriving and parting runway 31 left. 31 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance, delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway.
Victor 30010, 10 mile visibility, 2974, Cuban left and right.
Palm Springs,
Easy.
altimeter 2974. Information, Victor's current. So 1 Lima Whiskey, flight heading 350.
All right, sorry, check something.
1 Lima Whiskey, descending maintain 6,100.
Austin Wilkins, welcome aboard. Piper Alex, good to see you. New liquids being developed nowadays that allow cooling using phase change. Those are very low boiling point liquids. Next step in cooling. Main use now is for data centers because it allows for huge savings in the power bill with much less AC needed. Interesting. Why are we so far above the vertical track here? Yeah, Max, tell Nico to delete the scene that I created, or turn off the That's kind of funny. He's getting my sounds. Oh man, legit Mantella, welcome aboard. Happy Thursday.
3 Papa Tango, traffic off here 11 o'clock, 2 miles northeastbound, altitude indicates 6,700, stepping up. TBM 7 Tango Sierra, contact circle approach 126.7.
26.7, 7 Tango Sierra. All right.
So 1 Lima Whiskey, you are 5.5 miles from Scat. Fly heading
Scat.
190. Correction.
How high are you?
195.
12,000 feet.
6,100 till established localizer cleared ILS runway 17. Practice approach, maintain VFR at all times.
Looking good, yeah.
All right, maintain heading 195.
Bad night? You know, it's been an interesting night. I won't say it's been a bad night. It's going well. We've had some problems this evening, but overall things are okay. Simflyer Vazil, good to see you. Jim Intel, welcome aboard. Papa Alex 04, good to see you. What about PC specs? Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
Just so happens I can paste them here in a second. So Cal approach TBM 717 Tango Sierra 11,400 for 11,000. We have Victor.
TBM 717 Tango Sierra at SoCal approach Palm Springs altimeter 2974. Thanks for Victor. You have approach request tonight?
Visual's fine. 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, Roger. Depart cloud heading 170 to maintain 7,000. Expect visual approach runway 31 left.
Okay, SIG in the altitude for 7 Tango Sierra.
7,000.
Cloud 1, out of cloud at 170 and down to 7,000. 7 Tango Sierra.
Rockfan 159.
Okay, so heading 170.
Contact Palm Springs Tower.
Alt select 7,000.
7 Rockfan 159.
Vertical speed down.
Excel 1021, Yuma Tower, runway 21 left.
Would you say getting a Core i9 9900 KF would be a bit overkill replacing the 2200G? I'm not most well versed in computer specs, so info is appreciated. I would have to go look up the specs on the 9900 KF, but I'm gonna say probably. If you've got a 2200G, you might be able to just drop in like a Ryzen 2700X in there. Like, what kind of motherboard do you have? Do you have a 370, a 450, or a 470? Because you might just be able to do a drop-in replacement of the CPU if you stick with Team Red.
7 Tango Sierra flight heading 190.
190, 7 Tango Sierra. All right, here are PC specs. I wouldn't get into the Intel versus AMD thing. Like, AMD is, I think AMD is the better purchase right now, just because that they're more of a budget line, and you can get more for your money. However, for games and for the sim and whatnot, like the Intel i9s outperform everything, and I think that'll continue to be the case even with the Zen 2s. AMD is doing very, very well, but their single-threaded performance is still not up to snuff with the i9 9900K. This game feels real. Yeah, it does. That's right.
Gartner 1 Lima Whiskey, radar services are terminated. You can keep your squawk code radar.
CPU benchmark. All right, let's do some comparisons here. So you have a 2200G.
8.3 for Diamond 1 Lima Whiskey. Thanks a lot.
Oh yeah, the 2200G is pretty ancient, or pretty like not fantastic. Dude, yeah. Here, let me show you this. So I use a website called CPU Benchmark, cpubenchmark.net, to do my main comparison. So here's your 2200G. Here's the 9900 KF. Your single thread rating is 1837, which is not great. Your overall rating is 7313, which is pretty bad nowadays. Compare that to the 9900 KF, which is 2900 single thread and almost just over 20,000 total like points or whatever. 260 4000 7 Tango Sierra.
Good evening, XL 1021.
Compare that to like my 2700X, which is what I have. And so my CPU has got 2,200 of these whatever points for single thread, but 17,000 of these whatever points for the overall. So you can kind of get an idea of how these stack up against one another. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna see you're probably gonna be able to overclock this thing to close to 5 gigahertz anyway. Like the i9s are a good purchase. I just think that the AMD stuff is a better value right now. And with that, I should start paying attention to what's going on here. Palm Springs Tower will be next at 19.7.
TBM 7 Tango Sierra, Palm Springs Airport off your 1 to 2 o'clock, 22 miles, report inside.
We the field, 7 Tango Sierra.
TBM 7 Tango Sierra, clear with your approach runway 31 left, 5 mile final contact tower, 190.7.
Cleared visual 31 left, and we'll contact tower at 5 miles, 7 Tango Sierra. Right there's the field. Barely see it.
159, taxi to Park and Whiskey. Have a great rest of your night. Remain this frequency.
Field elevation 476, so we'll just keep going down to 4,000 feet till we get a little closer. Looking good. Yeah, CPUbenchmark.net is fantastic. I use it. And there's also video. I think there's videocardbenchmark.net as well. I use it for doing all my baseline comparisons of any hardware. Once you really want to do some like digging, you kind of dig into the nitty gritty and start seeing how it performs with games and whatnot. But that'll at least give you some idea of what to expect. UAL 4777. Good to see you, buddy. Has been a while. Happy Thursday. Welcome aboard. Cheester, how you doing? Bagoo TCS, welcome aboard. Is it stock sky? It is. I have not replaced the sky. Ask for 3-1 right. We'll ask for 3-1 right when I get tower. Good call. We're going to that side anyway. We're going to Atlantic. A challenge. Come on, dude. It's still 75 feet wide. It's a huge runway. You need to squint. Wait, hang on. Nope, we don't need to squint anymore. Got it covered. What to use as a weather plugin? FS Global Real Weather is generating the weather. Everything else you see is stock. All right, let's go 2,500 feet now. Alt cell 2,500. Vertical speed, down we go. Is it free? FS Global is not free, no. So so honestly, the stock X-Plane weather is fine. X-Plane, FS Global, and Active Sky are kind of your two alternatives, and they both do. They have. There's very specific reasons why you would use them if you want like the most up-to-date weather. But X-Plane stock weather is pretty close. I would even say close enough. LA Marcus, thank you very much for the bits, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry the sounds aren't working tonight. Cheers. I'm gonna work on it. Apparently they're all playing on Nico's stream though, which I think is hilarious. All right, let's jump over to tower. And then ground is 21-9er.
Diamond 611 Lima Whiskey, clear of 17 at Echo 3.
Autopilot, yacht emperor off. Palm Springs Tower, TBM 717, Tango Steers, 5 miles of southeast visual, 3-1 left, request 3-1 right.
TBM 717 Tango Sierra, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 right, clear to land, wind 300 at 10.
Clear to land 31 right, 7 Tango Sierra. That wasn't supposed to pop up.
611 Lima Whiskey, taxi departure via Echo, Charlie, cross runway 21 at Echo. This frequency, have a great day.
Echo Charlie,
first notch flaps coming out.
Echo, this frequency, Diamond 611 Lima Whiskey, thanks.
Sierra Center 23, Papa Tango, contact circle approach 135.
Whole bunch of trim, whole bunch of nose down. What are my current FPS? Right now we're 35 FPS. $35 is a number I'm pretty happy with, all things considered. That number would be much lower if we were over in like SoCal proper. You need aileron trim. I got aileron trim going. I keep playing with it a little bit. Oh, you're talking to JoJo. Sorry. Yeah, you just use a little aileron trim. Like ideally, like in the real world, you should be using rudder and like holding pressure on that aileron to keep it up. But I use the aileron trim to trim out some of the X-Plane weirdness. All right, flaps coming down full. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are now down and indicated. Lights are set. Clearance has been received. We have the runway. We're landing. Let's get that speed up a little bit. About 90 knots. Too fast. There we go.
377 Charlie Kilo, Sir Caliper, Squawk 2735 Addons. I'm taking the aircraft type and requesting cruise altitude.
Airspeed.
My eyes are getting all freaking itchy on final. I'm sitting here blinking like crazy. Can't see anything. All right, we made it.
377 Tango Sierra, exit right when able to exit to parking via Bravo, and have a great rest of your evening.
I mean Echo, 7 Tango Sierra?
377 Tango Sierra, yes, via Echo.
Parking Echo, 7 Tango Sierra. Have a great night. Thanks for your help.
Pleasure. No, 77 Charlie Kilo, I'm not bringing up
Right.
anything showing on my radar at all. I confirm the squawk code 2735.
Hey, Ian, did you make it? Yeah, I wasn't super happy with that. My contacts, like, I got all dried up and whatnot in my eyes on, like, short final there, and I was, like, trying to blink it out, but it wasn't happening. Piper Alex, no problem, man. That's why we're here.
7 Charlie Kilo, radar contact 6 miles north of Ontario Airport, Ontario, altimeter 2984, maintain appropriate view for altitude.
I think this is the free GPB 500, yeah. Austin Benny H, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, the scenery looks pretty good. Like, this scenery combined with the ortho photo and the fact that it's dusk, like, this is, like, the perfect time to go do flying in X-Plane. Oh, Ian had a crash test. That sucks, dude. Get that fixed. Is it your PC? Your PC was overheating or something, right? I think we were talking about this the other day. Toto, thanks, man. It's good to see you, buddy. Have a great night. Hopefully we'll see you streaming here pretty soon with some of your new stuff. Look forward to all of that. We ain't got to fly it perfect to have a good time, that's for sure.
Contact Los Angeles Center 124.6.
All right. Pull her up there. Pull the park brake on. Good. Lock that on flight idle. There. Oh, I forgot to turn the inertial separator on. Whatever. Off. Manual. Off. Off. That's fine. Off. No. No. Where are you going? There we go. Turn you off. That's going to revert itself to standby. Watch her come down here. You hear the tick, tick, tick of the engine. Didn't actually want the iPad. I don't know where the iPad went, but I don't want that. Done there. And, oops, nope. Done there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Palm Springs Airport, where the local time is currently 7:47 p.m. Pacific time. You hear that? Yeah, that's a good touch. It's a good touch. Speaking of IRH's critical moments, I remember I was getting close to breaking a high score in Saxon. Not sure what that is. Which is located. Oh, it's like arcade. You're cutting onions in the back. I got my eyes. I could finish the game because my eyes were burning and watering. Oh, that sucks, dude. Nico's getting a lot of retard sounds at his stream from my alerts. He needs to go delete my scene then. I made a brand new scene just for my stuff. If he goes and deletes that, he should be fine. Bagu TCS 3:48 a.m. here in the UK. Yeah, it's 10:48 here in the US right now where I'm at. Near Boston. All right, let's get ourselves off the network. We'll go watch that replay. all the stuff that matters here. There we go. A little bit on the high side. It's all right, though. That's why we got a draggy little machine here. 7:48 in Arizona. Is Arizona using daylight savings time yet, or you guys still switch times? Or just stay at the same time? I think you tried it, it didn't work. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't touch his scene. Oh, hey, thanks, Max. Thanks for gifting us up to Lumberhacks. Lumberhacks, welcome back for 13 months. Cheers, guys. That looked all right. This plane is completely uneventful when it's coming in. Like, it's not super difficult to land, so it doesn't, like, there's no drama whatsoever here. Just get it up. It was a little bit of a thunker. And then lost the center line. Yeah, I don't need to restart OBS. That's hilarious, though. He's getting my alerts. Oh, dear. What? The sim crashed. Well, that happened. Something reinstalled our exception handler. The last thing I complained about. Well, in that case, guys, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. It was a pleasure. The stream is now, well, we were done anyway, Aussie or Benny. So yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow night. We'll probably fly the 732 into the FNL. Let's see who's streaming this evening. Apparently Nico's live with my alerts. Is Nico? Oh, yeah, here he is. Nico's live with my alerts with his beautiful wife in the front seat here. All right, we'll go say hi to Nico. Oh, his wife isn't there anymore. Fly Purdue's going. Say hi to Fly Purdue as well. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock. Well, 7-ish tomorrow. I'm on baby duty, so it depends on when the baby goes to bed. But yeah, we'll be flying tomorrow evening to FNO. So look forward to it, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon. Toodles.